Watched Bridgerton.
Okay.
And I'm just going to say, if I have to see another dude butt.
Do you think we could like print out all the butts and like line them up and like pick them out?
We have to talk about this in the discussion.
Also, why are none of them hairy? They all look like they're 12 years old.
They're waxed.
It's weird.
No, but listen, they like the bathtub scene.
Yeah.
They literally panned in on it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a wide shot.
No.
They were like,
it was like, and here's his butt, don't bend over.
He goes to pull his pants down, and they cut in, and they're like, and crack. And I was like, I really don't need to see that.
I just don't need to see grown men that have like no hair anywhere because that just feels like too youthful.
But see, that's the female. That's the male equivalent of what like the female thing where we're like, oh, okay, we're starting. It's happening. We're recording.
So this is Jessie.
This is Kiki.
And this is Two Girls, One Haircut.
Yep.
If I named this podcast, it would be Twins Not Sisters.
And I think you can guess which one of us likes being called twins.
Yeah.
It's not me. We, every time we are out together, so like every day of our life, someone will ask us, are you twins? Oh,
and my gut reaction is yes.
And I am like, no.
And then it really confuses them because they're like...
And a lot of times they think we're lying.
Yeah,
like we have so
true.
many people be like, "You're messing with me right now." That's
Remember
not
that
fun.
Last guy when we were like outside the Starbucks?
Yes,
and, like,
on the way
LaGrange?
to the beach.
Yeah, and that guy was like, "Oh my god!" He walks up and he's like, "Are you twins?" And
you're twins. You're totally twins.
And we were like, "No," or you were like, "No." I was like,
In his defense, we both had on a chambray shirt, linen shorts, and reflective sunglasses. We both have platinum blonde, short hair. Side swoop bang.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Also, my swoop is like really out of control today.
But humidity.
I know, but I need a haircut too.
I do too.
Yeah.
Like I really need one.
All right. Okay.
So really good that this is just audio to start because I had a zit on my face this morning. And for the record, I don't have acne. Didn't have it in high school. Don't have it now. Never have it. And I woke up and I was like, that motherfucker. I was like, how is the one day? I was like, and another reason to just do the audio.
Two girls, one pimple. One blemish.
One blemish. One big blemish.
Do you know, life would have been really different if they had those like blemish stickers when we were in high school.
Don't even get me. Okay. For the record, I foresaw this blemish coming because apparently I am clairvoyant with acne. And I ordered on Target delivery to have those stars.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, that's the most genius thing ever.
You said that the other day, and I was like, why are you...
Why did I order it? And just like the regular plain ones, like CeraVe or something like that. And
I was like, do you just want like a sticker on your face? Because that was the thing like...
I do.
30 years ago.
I do want a sticker on my face.
Like at all times.
At all times.
Yeah. Like a glittery one that has like a star.
It's like a non-committal face tattoo.
Yeah.
And I want a like shiny star.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm ordering them. I got like it's like a travel pack. It's like 8. I'm like, this will last me 17 years. I will never have to buy another one of these because I only get one every like
10 years.
10 years. Yeah. It's just like the cyclical of my skin. I'm like, it's always the most inconvenient time. It's like, you're getting married. You have a zit. And I'm like, what the hell? So I was like, I'm going to order them. Jessica can use one if she needs it.
My face is porcelain perfection. Thank you.
She will never need it, but she can stick it on her butt. I couldn't resist. No. So I was like, yeah, she can use it. The dude who was my shopper got none of the stuff out of the girl section.
What do you mean he didn't get any of the stuff?
So I had like black trash bags, non-scented house trash bags.
Yeah.
You know, Drano. Like the most, everything's in like the same area. Like tissues.
Like things that you need from the
Household
store, but
things.
like, do I have to walk around Target for this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I had in my list 2 different kinds of like the little zit sticker things.
Uh-huh. Because you need options.
Because, yeah. I'm like, one needs to be shiny, one's for at night. Because I don't want to put like the fun sticker on my face at night if I need it. And then I also had like different kinds of, I had like a Neutrogena, like deep lotion cleansing thing and a couple things. And they're all in that like at our Target in that middle section where it's
like the beauty
stuff.
Yeah.
He marked them all as out of stock. Guess what?
I didn't know that was an option.
he decided they were out of stock. They were fully in stock. Even before I reviewed this
Because they tell you when you're placing the order how many are available.
Yeah, they're like, guess what? This might not be available. Give us a substitute. So like for all those things, I'm like, yeah, you can do this. You can substitute this. That's fine. Or no substitute. And for those, they were like fully in stock. 25 in the store. I'm like, great. Don't have to substitute any of these things. The guy was like, sorry, I'm allergic to the girl section.
Oh.
And didn't give me any of them.
That's like a fireable offense.
You know, when I have a woman do the personal shopping...
That's a no rating, no tip offense.
He got no tip. He got a 1. And I was
I
like...
can't even believe you gave him a 1.
Well, because you give no stars because you have to put it in there.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, you have to
because
click
I've always had a really good experience. I've got female shoppers.
You have favorites.
I know, I do. Angela, I love her. She like texts me and she's like, "Hey, I'm about to start your like shopping experience, and like if you need me to add anything," and I'm just like, "Oh my god, I've missed you. It's been like a week."
I should have known that it wasn't going to go well because it's like, I don't know his name. Oh, it was William. They're like, William is shopping for you. It's like 8 minutes later, William's on his way. I'm like, William didn't go down all the aisles. That's not possible. That's not possible. And whenever it's a woman, she gets it all. She does a great job. And when it's a guy, it's like how guys can't see the stuff in front of them. He's like, oh, I didn't see it. It was right below my eye level. And I'm like, oh my God. Worst thing ever. So
he was probably like Gen Z, which meant he like couldn't talk to anybody and ask anybody.
He wasn't going to ask anyone.
No,
what's annoying is they tell you they're like aisle A25. I'm like, look on your stupid app. It tells you where to go find it, man. Like, do me a solid and give me the zit pimple patch thing. Like, I needed it apparently. Didn't have it. So that was a really long way of saying I'm glad that this is audio, where we just shoot the shit as sisters. Audio.
Yes.
To start because I didn't get my sticker.
Yes. And should people expect us to just randomly be talking about like everything in our lives and random stuff?
Yes. This is like you're hanging out with your friend or your sister or sister from another mister, and you're talking and she's like random like, oh my God, did you see that thing? Blah, 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 blah. And it's just gossip. It's random stuff. It's stuff you see on TV. It's all the things.
It's stuff you read. It's stuff you Googled. It's stuff you're concerned about. It's stuff you want to talk to your best friend about.
Yeah. And it's also like one of my favorite podcasts, My Favorite Murder. I'm sure everybody knows that podcast. My favorite, I love murder. Okay. Just going to say it. I love a good murder.
Save that.
Or just care.
If our husband ever goes,
I hate murder.
Winds up dead.
Murder is
Remember
bad.
that first podcast you said where you were like, I love murder?
I didn't think anybody was listening.
Well, they weren't. Just your mom and dad.
So I was like, my favorite part of that podcast is just when they're talking at the beginning. Like, I love their murder stories, but I love when they're just like being themselves. Now, I know some people hate that. So if you hate that part of a podcast,
this is definitely not the podcast.
You should like and subscribe anyways, and then just don't listen anymore. Because, help a sister out. We need a
like women helping women.
Like, we need you to subscribe. We need you to tell your friend. You could be like, there's this
and then you could play it in the background without your headphones.
Yeah. So play it, put it on mute, listen to something else. But just give us the play. We could use all the help we can get. Troll us. Be free to be like, these girls never shut up. They sound the same.
Exactly the same, which is,
I don't know who's talking. I'll only be able to eventually figure it out because one is like an OCD, anal retentive, hates everything, and the other one's really friendly.
And can't control herself.
That's how you'll know.
Might say anything.
So that's what you're getting here.
Yeah. So this podcast, if I was listening to it, I would be listening to it on my commute into Atlanta for work.
I would listen while cleaning.
Okay.
Because cleaning is the worst. I love the after.
Like the cleanness.
Yeah, like cleanliness.
You like being clean.
I like clean.
I like clean. I just hate the act of cleaning.
I just don't want to do it.
Other places to listen to this podcast would be
at the DMV.
Oh, like when you're waiting for someone to call you.
You forgot that you had to renew your license. And now you have to go sit.
And then you got to wonder are they going to take my picture or not take my picture? Did I bring all the right documents?
Do I have to take an eye exam because I'm old?
Yeah. Is that a thing?
Yeah. Mom has to.
Shut up.
She's going to be so mad that I said, because I'm old. Because she looks like 15 years younger than she is. And she has to get it renewed. And they're like, okay, but you have to have proof of this eye exam stuff. Because it's like over 65, which isn't even old. 65 and up, you have to have an eye exam.
I didn't know that was a thing.
It's a thing. And so she's... And
shouldn't like everybody just like in general have to take an eye exam to like drive a car? Like if you're going to get behind a vehicle, like shouldn't you like shouldn't we be sure you can like see?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But I mean...
All right.
Yeah. So...
Okay.
Eye exam. So yeah, definitely if you have to go, it's like you get a latte, you listen to us. It's like you're there with your friend.
On the toilet.
Definitely. Maybe it's a difficult toilet experience.
Or...
You need some
maybe
company.
You're just in there for a while.
Maybe you're on a Zoom call with
maybe you're trying to avoid the kids.
30 people on a Zoom call, I think. Because it's like you're one of many squares.
Yeah.
Right?
Like you're there, but you're not really there.
You have your little like earbud in. People don't know. They think you're listening to them through your earbud.
Yeah, but the problem is when you start laughing during like that's the boss's remarks about
mute.
how...
Okay, put us on mute.
Oh, go unscreen. Like you got to like not show your face.
Or
right?
like have like a pre-recorded 10-minute that you loop, and it's you looking and listening and moving, and then you just loop that over and over. This is becoming very complex. Why haven't you? I don't even have to go to Zoom meetings, and I've thought of it. So
apparently I need to think more about it.
Yeah. Okay. So that would be a great place to listen.
Yeah. Okay. So all's fair.
So just do it. Like, subscribe, do all the things.
Love working podcasts. Yeah.
It's pretty good so far. So I think we have some questions that you prepared. That
I did prepare, and full disclosure, we have a producer. It makes us feel really official.
Like, I mean, we are official, but because we're talking into microphones.
Also, it might be because I'm married to him.
So allegedly,
he's like not after this podcast.
There he is, the radio man himself.
Can you tell? Like that's what he does for a living.
Yeah. So that is producer Binky, but
we keep accidentally
we both. On our own, in the last 24 hours, called him Professor Binky.
Which I feel like feels a little more on brand than producer.
So I think whenever I refer to him, it's going to have to be Professor Binky.
Yeah.
Because I can't manage to get the word producer out. Like Now, watch in this episode, I will call him producer. But I cannot do it. I can't. So I think, Professor Binky's going to step in. He's going to ask us some questions.
Also, he's kind of like the grown-up in the room.
Well, yeah.
I mean, literally.
He is the only adult in a room full of chaos, okay? It's like the one person supervising 25 toddlers.
Or rabid squirrels.
Or cat wrangler.
Yeah.
Like, he has to be here because we're not allowed to be unsupervised with a microphone recording. Like,
around like that expensive, fancy
seems
equipment.
Really bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Got it.
So,
all right then, ladies, are we ready?
Yeah.
I mean,
question number one.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Hit me.
Where did you grow up?
Oh God.
Oh, it's the same for both of us.
Oh my God, Jessica. Okay.
Well, but I do feel like people should.
Okay, so because I'll say this: we live in Georgia right now.
Yes,
we live in the South.
Yep. Not by choice.
No,
I mean a little bit by choice, but not really.
But
by
not
choice.
really. We live in a small town outside of Atlanta.
Actually, I love our town.
I do too.
Okay.
It's very Gilmore Girls vibe.
It is, and like considering we're not from here, as in we weren't born here.
No, we weren't. Well, not in Carroll. Not in our town. Carrollton.
Yeah. But I do feel like this love of like we've been integrated into the community.
Oh, for sure.
And
you cannot not have everybody know your business.
Yeah,
it's
but
amazing.
I think I kind of love that. Like you said, it's like definitely the stars hollow. Wow,
Star.
What was that?
Stars.
It's definitely the stars hollow. Like,
yeah. I don't know if it actually is, or it's just because we never lived in a small town until now that we're like, oh my God, it's like so Stars Hollow.
Yeah.
But
we have a square. We have a downtown.
Yeah, we have a downtown. We have a square. People can walk there from their adorable homes. We can't, but I wouldn't anyways. It's
because
hot.
It's hot.
It's so hot. Yeah. It's so hot. People are like, is Atlanta a walkable city? And I'm like, not when it's 105 degrees. It's not, unless you want to like pass out with heat stroke.
Okay, so we live in Georgia right now.
We've lived a lot of places. Jessica,
no,
Jessie,
no, don't say it.
She was born in Alabama.
No, I was born in UCLA.
upper corner of Lower Alabama.
Enterprise, Alabama.
So she was born in Alabama. I was born in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, whatever. Okay.
We lived in
Duluth for years. Then
through first grade for me.
Yeah.
Then we halfway through
moved to Tampa.
We lived in Tampa. We lived there for like 18 months.
Yeah,
Tampa,
it was like
Florida.
the quickest blip.
Then we moved to Sugar Land, Texas,
which is outside of Houston.
Outside of Houston, it's a suburb. Beautiful.
Freaking loved it.
Amazing.
Yeah,
like so great.
Yes.
Lived there for like 4 years.
Yeah, it was like depressed when we had to leave.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Then we went to the worst place in the world, South Florida.
No, it was just like a culture shock. You remember the first time we were like driving through and we saw the guy?
It was the middle school principal. You don't remember that?
No.
That he was a middle school principal?
No.
Mowing the lawn in a Speedo.
How would you know that was...
Because the realtor knew who it was. Oh. Because the realtor's taking you to school districts, and she's like, "Oh, that's the middle school principal
mowing the lawn in a
his lawn in a Speedo." That is South Florida for you. Now, it was nice South Florida. It was Boca Raton.
Yeah, so like very nice.
Very
South Florida.
nice. Like very nice.
Well, that's because we went to Fort Lauderdale to look at options, and we had to go through metal detectors to go to school.
We were like,
and
no.
That was a major culture
It's
shock.
a place to go for spring break. It is not a place to go to school.
Maybe it's different because it has been like 20-something years
it's been
since
a long
we've
time.
Been there.
But it was not.
Yeah.
It was not the vibe we were going for.
Both of us graduated from Boca High.
Mm-hmm, from Boca High. We were there the longest out of anywhere.
Yeah,
it was like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
and
which doesn't sound long to most people, but for us, like up to that point, that was really long.
For us, the longest we lived anywhere was like 4 or 5 years. That was crazy. We were like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And then we both went to school
different places,
and then ended up back at one university together.
Yeah.
In Georgia.
Mm-hmm. University of West Georgia.
Yep. Shout out.
Yep. Go Wolves.
I was like, what does a wolf sound like?
No, that's a cat.
I'm like, no, that doesn't work. They weren't the wolves when we went there. They were like the eternal flame of knowledge. It was really lame and boring.
So do you consider yourself a Floridian, a Texan, or a Georgian?
God, that's such a hard question. Okay, I would say I have... I wouldn't say we've lived here for so long now.
I know.
I would say, obviously, you're a combo.
Okay.
But the least amount of me is Florida.
The least amount of you?
The only part of me that's Florida is that I need the ocean for direction. Because I didn't realize when we lived in Boca, we were like 2-3 miles from the beach. And I could always tell you which direction the ocean was.
Yeah.
And so I knew north, south, east, west.
Yeah.
And then I moved away from the ocean. And I was like, I don't know which way is north. And they're like, no, that's Alabama. And I'm like, oh, this way. And they're like, no, that's south. And I'm like, okay, apparently without water, I don't know where I'm going. So the love of water and hearing the ocean, that is the only Florida I have in me. But I didn't like living there when we lived there.
No. I mean, Florida is a unique
the thing I liked
place.
was like the culture meld.
Yeah.
Like Garrett calls like a Bad Bunny song, which I love Bad Bunny. He's like, that's a South Florida special because the music we listened to growing up was very that.
Oh my God, I just said that to my husband last night. We were watching a show and I was like, that's a South Florida car.
Yeah.
Because they have a very distinct
Yes,
look.
100%. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a vibe. But I would say I feel like for my age range, I got so much development out of Texas.
Yeah, agreed. I don't know. I just love the vibes of Texas. I love the people of Texas. Like, I feel like I've been other places longer, but I just like always want to be a Texan.
We've also lived a lot of places that are very specific culturally. Like,
very different.
We're deep south here.
Yeah.
It is like Bible Belt
deep south. Yeah.
It was a culture shock. Like,
the professor is like, I mean, this is one question and you've gone on for like 20 minutes. So like, wrap it up.
No, I was thinking that since you guys have gone on for about 17 minutes now, and if people are still listening after 17 minutes...
They probably aren't.
No, they're invested into who you are. So I'm like, why did you move so much?
Oh, that is a good question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah,
so,
not just because our dad was like unstable or something. No. That's a different episode. Just kidding. I know, especially because he's like one of only two listeners.
No, our dad worked in like
first he is military.
He was military, so they moved a lot before we were born, and then that was like normal for them.
And that's why I was born in Alabama because
and then
our parents were based in
they got
Enterprise.
out right like
right.
He was in reserves.
Yeah, he went to the reserves after I was born.
And then I was born in Atlanta, and so he was always going for the bigger, better job. So he worked like computers and stuff, and so he was like the CFO, like or CIO, Chief Information Officer of like,
and worked at ING and Equifax,
GC Services, all those kinds of places. So it was his fault. Thanks, Dad.
But you know what I will say? Like, I wouldn't change it. Like, there are sometimes, like, when we were going through it that I would have, like, loved to just stay in one place. But I also feel like it's made me, like, super resilient. And also I learned, like, really at an early age that, like, the people you love will always be in your life.
Yeah.
And the other folks just fade away.
That's why we're so close, though.
Well, that's definitely true, because a lot of times we were starting over, and that's all. Yeah, exactly. So that was all we had.
We're 3 years apart. We were like, we are, no matter where we go, we have each other. So even though like there were times where like you were in high school and I was in middle school, because like that gap can be really close and really far.
Yeah, depending on where you are in your life.
But it was like it didn't matter, because we went somewhere. I had Jessie. It was like, I'm fine.
Yep,
I got her. So like that's why we're so close now.
Yeah. And
so,
if you're wondering like who's the older one, it's Kiki.
It's definitely not. I am the younger one, but I will say she's never offended when people can't tell. And I'm like, of course you're not. They think I'm the older one, and I'm 3 years younger.
Yeah. Well, in my defense, I let you act like the older one.
I do get that. They think because I'm quiet and reserved.
Yeah.
But, okay, next question, because people are going to solve this.
What is your astrological sign?
We're both
Taurus. Yeah.
But you know what? I'm a Taurus, but my lunar is an ox. So I am like double up right there.
So I'm a Taurus. My lunar is a dog, but my rising sign is a Scorpio.
You are definitely a rising Scorpio.
Yeah, I feel like I'm hardcore Scorpio.
You're like
but
hot and bothered and
fun little like fun fact that nobody asked about, but I'm going to tell you anyways. Our stepmom's birthday is April 1st.
Oh yeah.
Our mom's birthday,
April 7th.
My birthday,
April 21st.
And your birthday,
April 26th.
Yep. And
so between taxes and birthdays, our dad always says he's broke.
So we got a lot of like cake in April. Like it's easy to gain like.
And as a small child, I didn't understand why my birthday had to go last.
So she always like
I thought it was like they just chose for me to go last.
It was like such a thing for so many years.
Such a problem. Oh God. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Next.
How do you like to celebrate your birthday?
We have very different vibes.
Okay, like at home.
Eating tacos on the couch is what you would say.
Yes, I knew it. Eating I know what you want.
Okay, what do I want?
You want to get dressed up. You want to have a karaoke night out. Okay. Everybody clubbing and drinking with you, and just like lots
celebrating
of gifts
me
and celebrating.
Oh yeah, there needs to be lots
in
of
Vegas.
presents. Oh yeah,
yeah.
Can we do that this year?
Sure.
No, we're going to the beach.
We can't. We're actually going to the beach. We actually already have our birthday planned. It's quiet time at the beach.
It's either like fun moment, right, for me, or complete spa.
Yeah, well, you also want to
day.
be pampered. Like you want to wake up and have like coffee and donuts waiting for you.
I want to wake up.
You want to have someone carry you to the sofa, put the cats on top of you, and then you want to have someone to bring you like,
and then come and do like a massage in my house, and then like
you get to watch the show you want to watch, and you want to carry you to the bathroom.
Yeah. Why am I being carried everywhere?
Because you're so lazy.
Oh, okay. And yours is very much like, nobody call me. Yeah. Don't even call me to wish me happy birthday.
I want you to pretend I'm dead.
Pretend I'm not here.
May my memory be a blessing. Leave me alone. That's what I want.
Do you have any pets or kids?
Oh my gosh. We are
loaded up on children.
They're furry.
Very furry.
I have 2 dogs. This is Kiki talking.
Yeah.
Because you
probably can't tell.
Yeah, I have 2 dogs. I had a dog before that we had for like 11 years. She's the love of my life. We lost her. Traumatized, just the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
And then
like not lost her as in couldn't find her, lost her as in
like
she passed.
She went over the Rainbow Bridge.
Yep.
Yeah. And so struggled for months, and then we finally got 2 dogs from the shelter, almost a year apart-ish, but like we call them the twins because you adopted them within the same week.
Yeah.
We brought the timid one home first, who's a big, beautiful brindle-ish, like short-haired dog, and she is scared of everything. So we got her as my emotional support dog, and then we bought her an emotional support dog because she wouldn't get off the sofa or eat, and she was so scared of everything. So we got her a little dog that is like a terrier, but she's like 40 pounds, so she's like a terrier mix. She's not like a pure, and she is really bossy. And it completely changed the other one's life. She's like so happy now. So yeah, I have 2 dogs.
Yeah. And I have a mixture. So I have a human child.
I was like, you have a dog I don't know about?
I have a stepson, and who's older in college, and I have 2 cats. I, like you, lost a pet. So I lost one of my fur babies who was like my soul kitty. His name was Nash. I lost him, Nashy Cashy. I lost him at the end of October last year. And honestly, the reason I have 2 cats is because when I adopted him, I found out that he had a brother.
Yeah, he had like
that was
a
at
bonded
the
brother.
he had a bonded brother that was at the shelter, and I went and got him because I was like, well, if they're bonded, they need to be together.
Yeah.
And so his name is Jax, and he is just the sweetest.
He's sweet, but he has permanent grump face.
He does. He's got like
Siamese,
he's got
so
like
he
resting
always
bitch
looks
face.
really angry.
And then because now she passed, after a time we adopted Princess Penelope, Penny.
Penny is a chonker.
And she is the one who runs the house.
Yeah. But they already get along. It's been like, I don't know how long.
Couple months.
Couple months. And
Yeah.
they clean each other. They love each other. They're
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
All right, ladies, what kind of music are you listening to nowadays?
Unfortunately, like I'm very singular in my music choices right now.
So Taylor Swift.
Yeah. It's like Taylor all day, every day. All day, every day.
That tends to, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Taylor. I mean, like, favorite group would probably be like Vampire Weekend, but
Oh
like,
my god, I guess sounds so cool. And I like Blake as the New Face. That's the only song I know.
Blake's got a new face. No, that's so old.
So for me, it's definitely Taylor.
But I listen to Taylor like when I'm cleaning.
The majority
and
of
doing
the
stuff.
time.
But you should not. You should listen to the podcast while you clean.
Yeah.
Not Taylor.
Not Taylor.
No
Well,
offense.
you listen to Taylor before and then after.
Yeah. Okay.
Another form of entertainment. What books are you ladies reading nowadays?
Oh my God. I read all of the romantic-y smut books.
Oh my god.
But we're going to talk about that in this episode.
Okay. And I do not read any of that. So I just finished a book called, what is it?
That's not my name.
That's Not My Name. Thank you. Because every time
By Riley Sager.
Yep. And every time I say the title, I think, that's not my name. That's not my name. So I just finished that book, and I'm about to start a new one by Frida McFadden, who I love because I think she just does a great job. Very like mystery, whodunit, like you think you know it, and then it all changes.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, I know the answer to this, at least for half of you. What are you ladies watching now?
Okay. I just watched Bridgerton.
I did too.
Okay.
I
and
just finished.
We're going to talk about it right
Okay.
now. Okay.
All right.
Okay. No more questions. We're talking about Bridgerton. Because
And the podcast is taking a turn.
and, just go with it, people. Okay. So it was season 4.
Yeah. And I'm not a fan of the half and half release
Oh my
because
God.
I love a good binge.
It really, my husband's like, oh, they do it because
It's
everybody-
intentional.
and people will retain it.
I
And
love
I'm
that
like,
this is your husband's
maybe-
voice.
Yeah. Or he sounds like this. He's gonna hate this. No, he's like, oh, they do it because you retain. I'm like, maybe I want to forget and watch it again. Okay, maybe that's what I'm looking for in life. I don't want to remember. No, okay. I will say. So far, what's
Okay.
your favorite season of Bridgerton?
Oh, hands down number 2.
I knew it. God, is that Anthony?
That's the one. Anthony.
I'm sorry. Jeez.
Anthony.
I'm
Yes.
going to really make people mad because I watch it, but I'm like, what were their characters' names again? Because I can't remember.
Yes, I love him. What is it, Jonathan Bailey? I love Jonathan Bailey. I will say I didn't really find him super attractive until the second season.
Oh, they intentionally glow up the characters.
Yes, they
made
do.
him
They
look
really
so
do.
ugly.
Yes, they really do glow up.
They're
when
like-
it's their time.
During the break, they're like,
Yeah.
your season is next. We need you to hit the gym hard. We need you to lose 15 pounds, and we're going to change your hair. and put some makeup on you. And they're like, okay.
Like, ready, go. And also, I love a good, like, I hate you, I love you story.
Oh, you like enemies to lovers.
Yes,
tropes.
absolutely. Yeah.
She also loves anything with like bated breath, like, and I'm like, oh, come on. No, I will say, I hate Bridgerton.
Okay.
I love the Regency period. Anything, which is like that Jane Austen period, like the Regency period. So it's like anything with like the costumes and all that. I haven't read any of the Bridgerton books. I want to.
I haven't either.
But I love that. Now, I will say, you're going to think I'm insane. I wish Bridgerton had less sex.
That's the best part.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say you love it. Okay, so my least favorite.
It's like literally the reason I watch it.
I like the moments and like, we're going to like each other. And does he like,
you want anticipatory buildup.
Yes, I want it to be like, it's a buildup. Our hands grazed each other.
Across the room.
Whatever. But then they're like, now we're going to do it in 15 positions and we're going to show you every sexual position. And then we're going to slosh water all over. And here's the problem.
Were you concerned about the floors?
Yes. That rug.
You were like, all right, that rug is never going to dry.
No, this is me while I'm watching it. I cannot focus on the sexual stuff because they have the first time they sleep together in season 4. He throws all the stuff off of the little desk right next to the bed. And then I'm like, someone's going to have to clean that up. She's going to have to clean that up. She's the maid. So I'm like, that is such a privileged white guy thing. I'm like, you just made a mess for her to clean up. How can you focus? I can't handle that.
It's called passion and romance.
No, it's called do her solid and just take it straight to the bed. You just threw candle wax everywhere. Like, I can't. And then they have the tub. What? Are you laughing at me? Professor Binky thinks I'm insane. Okay. And then they have the tub scene. And all I can think is, I know that copper tubs retain heat, which is why they use copper for tubs.
Okay.
But that water was sitting there a long time.
Well, no, I was thinking when she poured it out of the vase onto her hair, I was like, is it cold?
No, he scooped it out of the tub. But I'm
like, the tub. See the scoop.
Well, that's what it's for, though.
But it looked like he picked it up off the thing.
And then, okay, whatever. That doesn't matter. What matters is that I was like, that water's not hot enough. It's been sitting there for too long. And then they slosh it all over the ground. And then I'm like, before they do the wide shot, I'm like, oh my God, are those wood floors like destroyed now?
Because of the water? Is it leaking through the ceiling?
It's leaking through the ceiling. And then they show it and it's like on a rug. And I'm like, well, you just messed up that Persian rug. Like hardcore.
Like it's never going to dry.
No. And I just can't focus on it. And I wish it was behind closed doors. You know, like that's like in books. Like it's like, cut to black, right? Like you see the start of it, then you don't have to see the rest. I don't need to see a zoom in on a Bridgerton butt. Like I don't need to see his butt.
I will say when that like season first started, the first like episode, I was like, nope. I really hated it. I was like, I don't want a Cinderella story. This is stupid.
Of this season.
Yeah,
yes,
of this season. I was like, hardcore hated it. I was like, I don't even know if I'm going to finish it. Like, it's the worst.
I did too. I watched it and I was like, this is awful. I'm like, so it's Cinderella.
I was like,
come on.
I was like, that's it? That's all you got?
I know.
Like, you can't do better than that?
I know.
And then I kept watching.
And then I watched it, and then I was, like, obsessed, and then they took the season break.
Yeah.
And then I was back, and I'm like, can we just get on with this already?
Yeah. Let's get it on.
No, not like that.
Yeah. But that's what happened.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
I know.
And then the next episode was, like, I don't even know what they did. Because there was no sex in it.
Oh, that was my favorite episode. I was like, that episode had no sex. That was great.
Also, I found myself, like, ridiculously sad and crying in the
the funeral episode.
Like, I was triggered. What is wrong with me? I was sitting there like just bawling on the couch, and if my husband had come in and seen me, he would have been like, what is happening? Like, who died? She
did an amazing job because I didn't even like his character. Mm-hmm. And I was like bawling the entire time. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sad.
So, but you said a minute ago that like you read smut. So you don't want to watch it, but you want to read it? I'm like,
yeah.
Like, you want to read about sex?
Okay, well, let me just say, I love romantasy books.
Okay.
But ever since Sarah J. Maas came along, which, don't get me wrong, A Court of Thorn.
I haven't read any.
I know you haven't. ACOTAR. A Court of Thorn.
What?
ACOTAR.
Are you cussing at me? What is happening?
A Court of Thorn and Roses.
Oh, it's an acronym. Gotcha.
She puts hardcore, it's like smut in it.
Like, I need an example.
Like,
I do. I need an example. I have no idea. Did you ever read 50 Shades?
no. Like, okay, they are very explicit. It is like, and then, and the size, and throbbing.
Oh.
And it is like way more cringy than watching it, and I still read it. Now,
Do you think it's
used
because, like, you're alone and you're reading it, and so you feel
it's not
less
as bad.
judged?
Yeah, I don't mind
Yeah.
it. Now, sometimes I've had it where, like, the sex scene is, like, a chapter, and I'm like, that's so long. I can't read that.
You're like, it's also so unrealistic.
Yeah, I'm like, but they're, like, shadow daddies. And
What's a shadow daddy? What the fuck is a shadow daddy?
It is, like, a character trope that is, like, a dark, sexy, morally gray anti-hero, like, main character. And usually they're, like, really strong, but they're, like, dark and mysterious.
Oh,
and
it's like
stuff.
my husband.
Sure. Just like Professor Binky. So, I don't know. I read it. But see, it didn't used to be that explicit until,
Okay.
like, her stuff came along, and then they were like, smut's cool. Everybody should have smut.
Wait, what didn't used to be that explicit?
Books, like, even the romance. Like, there were smutty books, but then there was, like, romantasy books. Not all romance.
Well, don't you think, like...
Not all romantasy had, like, explicit,
Like-
heavy sex, and now I feel like that's all they want. They're like, we're just putting it in there.
Don't
And
you think
really-
50 Shades was, like, kind of, like, the start of smut? But I will say people would probably say Anne Rice was, like, the original, like,
Yeah,
queen of, like, vampire sex. But,
I mean, 50 Shades was, like, fan fiction.
yeah.
It started out as fan fiction.
Have you even seen the movies?
No. If I can't handle a Bridgerton butt on screen, what makes you think I want to see 50 Shades of Grey?
There is this scene in 50
No,
Shades
I
that I'm
don't want it.
obsessed with.
I don't want it.
where,
I don't
like,
want
she has to, like, this sounds so stupid, like, when you say it out loud, like,
So it is.
no, listen. So, she has to sign, like, an NDA to consent to the sex.
Yeah, because it's like,
Because he's, like, rich. And,
because he's rich.
well, he is rich. And, you know, like, wants to make sure, like, everything's consensual. And they're in the elevator, and she hasn't signed the paperwork. And he goes, fuck the paperwork. And he throws it, and then they, like, boom, and they, like, start making out and, like, getting it on. It's so freaking hot.
They do it in a public elevator?
They don't do it in an elevator.
Oh.
They just start, like, making
Oh,
out
okay,
and stuff
'cause I'm
in the
like-
elevator.
How many floors did they have? That's what I'm asking. The wrong question.
Yes, like, instead of being turned on, you're like, wait, is there anybody else in the elevator? Was security there? How many stops did they have to
Is this like a
make?
public building?
You're like, and this is why you can't watch it.
Yeah, I focus on the wrong thing.
Now, ladies, you were inspired to put together your own podcast. I'm sure after years and years and years of listening to other podcasts, what might be one of your favorites?
Oh, well, Kiki already said,
My favorite murder.
yeah, is, and apparently she likes murder. Mine is This Podcast Will Kill You.
Oh, so good.
So good.
It's like Aaron and Aaron.
Aaron and Aaron.
Yeah.
And that's, like, they talk about all things diseases and viruses.
Jessie has a master's in public health.
So I'm kind of
So
obsessed
she's weirdly
with...
obsessed with, like, contagion and diseases.
Yeah, like, that's, like, my favorite movie.
Yeah, like, she's hardcore into
Yeah,
it.
and I will say they do such a good job of, like, not only explaining the science behind it, but also the, like, history of
Oh, yeah, really.
how like it spread and, like, became epidemics and pandemics and the difference and all
Explaining
that
it
stuff.
all,
Yeah,
yeah.
and they do such a great job. I am obsessed
They
with
do
their
a great
stuff.
job at giving you nightmares and terrifying you.
They really do. They really do.
It's upsetting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also really like, let's see, Out of Ink, which is two anxious creatives. That's what
Okay.
they say. And it's a podcast about, like, the art world and all the things that they do, but they're very, like, anxiety driven. So they have, like, an anxiety scale and everything
God.
that they, like, it's like, how are you feeling today on a scale? And then they'll pick, like, a theme. So it's like cake. And so, like, but their scale is like anxiety, like 10 means you're doing good. Now, I know it's opposite. People are always
That's
like, what are you
weird.
doing? But like for us, we would be like, oh, my anxiety is a 1, which is really good. Theirs is opposite.
Okay.
But they're like, my favorite cake is a Battenberg cake.
Okay.
And so that's a 10.
What's a Battenberg cake?
Okay.
That's
just
a
let it
different
go.
podcast. Okay.
And my least favorite is this cake. And I'm a Jaffa cake right now, which would be, Jaffa cake is like a British cake.
Okay.
It's like a store-bought, you can get it anywhere, sweet cake without frosting, I believe, but I could be wrong.
Gotcha.
That's like a 4. So they'll
Okay.
say what their thing is, and then the person has to be like, oh, you're a 4 or 5. Like, so they're very anxious people, but I love it. And they have British accents, so I'm there.
Okay, one more, because I know we both like this one. Ghost in the Burbs.
Oh my God.
Obsessed.
So good.
So good.
Yeah.
Now, ladies, you have no problem bringing up nicknames from 52 years ago. So I have to ask you now, what was your favorite, or what was one of your childhood nicknames?
So, well, I guess we should start that Jessie and Kiki are both nicknames.
Yeah. Nicknames. I mean, you can tell who knows us
Depending on the nickname they
depending
use.
how they know us, depending on the nickname
Yeah.
and when they met us.
Yeah.
Because I have been called Chrissy, Kissy,
Chris.
Jessie. Jess always calls me Chris, but I don't like being called Chris.
Yeah.
Like that's
what I called
don't
you
care
when
if
we were
when we were younger.
a
I don't
lot.
care if you call me Chris, but like I've never introduced myself to anyone
Mm-hmm.
as that. So if Jessica was the one who like introduced it, or
and this
she,
is probably in college. If I introduced
college,
you.
then they're
Yeah.
like, oh, where's Chris and stuff, and I'm like, oh.
That's how you-
because that's how
yeah.
you know me. But and like now Kiki
is
if then you know that they met
Yeah.
me through Jessica.
Yeah. So my name is obviously Jessica. But like most people in the 80s who are named Jessica, you were in class with like a million other Jessicas.
bajillion
And so you had a
Jessicas.
Jessica, a Jess, and a Jessie.
Yeah.
My family calls me Jessie.
I call her Jessie. She does not like it usually. You used to hate it when other people called you Jessie.
Yeah.
You weren't
Well,
into it.
because for me, like Jessie is a term of endearment.
Yeah.
And
You're like,
it's
you don't know me.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, you don't know me. You can't call me Jessie.
but like you're friends of the pod now.
Yes, exactly. So anybody on the pod can call me Jessie.
Yeah, that makes sense.
My husband actually calls me J. Ray, because that's like an amalgamation of like my first and last name before we met. So he called that was my radio name. Was
Yeah,
J.
J. Ray
Ray.
is your radio
And when I
name.
was a kid, you'll probably remember this. Chi-Chi. was
Oh,
my-
Chi-Chi!
Yeah.
I
have no
forgot.
idea where it came from.
Yeah, I don't.
But it was like high school, and
Yeah.
that was like
They called you
my,
Chi-Chi.
Yeah, that was my nickname. Was Chi-Chi
In Texas.
Yeah, in
High
Texas.
school in Texas.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ladies, the initial program is coming to an end. Here's
Okay.
the final question.
Gotcha.
What is your earliest memory?
Oh,
Oh God.
that feels really heavy, Dan.
Earliest memory.
Oh, I can tell you mine, but it's like weird.
Okay.
So it's like my 4th birthday. I remember we had a pony party.
Literally, there were ponies. We now use that as a euphemism. Like, you're not invited and we're having fun without you. A pony party. But yes, a pony party.
So it was a literal pony party where like you got on a pony and you like rode around. And what happened, Kiki?
Well, Mom found some spots on you.
Ended up being
She thought that those ponies,
Had
those
fleas.
damn ponies had fleas, is what
Yeah.
she likes to say. And instead, everybody got chicken pox.
and my mom was a teacher.
And so all the teachers' kids were there, and everybody had to call out.
Yeah. And so school had to shut down because my 4-year-old birthday party gave everybody chicken pox. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if I remember it
Or you've just,
I've
been, told it so many
much.
times.
Yeah.
Mine's kind of the same. Mine's
Okay.
also a birthday.
Really?
I don't know the birthday age, maybe 3
Okay.
for me.
Okay.
But it was the birthday I got Snuffleupagus.
Snuffy.
He was like this big, if you're a geriatric millennial,
You may
you
or-
probably know.
yeah.
But it was like this big, like you know where it's like the silky material
yeah.
of the stuffed animal?
Yeah.
And he was called Snuffleupagus. And like I got him and I was holding on and Jessica's like, here, I'm going to take him over here and hold him for you. And she's
Oh my
like
God, I
trying
still
to, like,
remember what he looked
low-key
like.
steal him from
He
me.
was like pink and purple.
Yes.
Yes, I told you.
And she was trying to steal him. That's what I remember.
may
Trauma.
Still have him. I may still sleep with him every night.
Surprise! He's the third person on our podcast. Come come on in, snuffle up again.
Sisters, not twins with Snuffy. He's our second producer.
Sisters from another mister. Oh, God. This was, I don't even know if we officially talked about anything.
I think we did. We talked about a lot.
We talked about Bridgerton.
Yeah.
But so let me just get, while we finish out,
Okay.
your final,
Yeah.
Bridgerton season 4.
Yeah. In the end, I liked it. But I will say that I feel like they didn't solve the issue of marrying within a different class.
Well, they did because they lied and said,
they
she's
just
a
moved
cousin.
her to a different class
Yeah,
they could make it work, which really kind of bothered me because I feel like Shonda Rhimes, who's like the person who created the show. Yeah, she's done such a great job of like creating such an inclusive show, and she there's a lot of interracial relationships. There's a lot of people in there that would normally not be in other shows.
Yeah.
Like one of the main characters has what is it called?
Like it.
An amputee. She's
Yeah, like
she's
well,
an
I don't know if
amputee.
it was born like that or
She's
is an amputee, but like, yeah.
She, one of her arms is
It's like diversity hiring.
Yeah,
kind of
and
thing.
there's like they use sign
Oh,
language.
yeah, they did sign language. I was just thinking that.
Yeah, I mean they've
love that.
done so much to like really advance like inclusivity.
Yeah.
And so then a lot of the whole season is about a maid who is in love with a nobleman. But instead of like actually addressing that, I mean they address it in the season as in like this can't happen. But in the end, the maid doesn't marry the nobleman. She becomes
noble.
recognized noble, and then she can marry him. Spoiler alerts. But if you haven't,
I think we all know how it's going to end, though. It's not like
you mean because it's not like
the one time Shonda Rhimes makes the most depressing show ever, and she's like, and they all died of cholera.
like, and that was the end of Bridgerton.
You're like, and now she's getting factual. I don't even know if cholera was a thing.
So I mean, while I liked it all, I would watch it again. Season 2 still my favorite.
Season 3 is my favorite.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because you like Penelope.
And because I was like a loser in high school.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was. No, you weren't. Okay.
Okay. That's a different episode.
I'm like, yeah, I'm into it.
Okay.
I like it.
Would you watch this one again?
Of course. I'm already rewatching 1, 2, and 3, and 4.
Okay.
I already started. I'm like, let's go back through and I can hate all the
I do
sex.
remember you being like, and I'm like, episode 3 has the best.
I'm like, fast forward and play. Just because like, rewind.
And I'm like,
rewind again. Hey, babe, come check this out. Rewind. Okay. I think we're done.
Yeah.
All right, ladies, you put together your initial podcast. Now, I'm sure you're looking for some feedback, whether people listen for 3 minutes and shut it off, or whether they listen to like a whole 47 minutes. How can they get in touch with you? I'm assuming they can comment on your YouTube page.
Yeah, we're going to have... So I don't know where you're hearing this, but we are going to have ourselves on YouTube. We're going to be on all the platforms, Apple, Spotify. We're going to have a website. We're going to have Instagram. So please just like us anywhere. Feel free to troll us because that means you're listening.
Yeah.
I'm a little desperate for somebody to listen.
Mom,
please.
Mom, tell people about
Please, comment something.
Thank you for listening.